Hey everyone, C-Stan here with Lord of the Rings Living Card Game. Today we're going to be looking at an Irrestore deck that I put together. It's kind of a take on the old Super Bilbo decks. So it used to be, there'd be decks where they were built around buffing up Bilbo to be a great defender. I mean, he's a good candidate for fast hitch, which means he can defend multiple times. He's got 2 defense, and that defense can be boosted. And he's already in the proper sphere for a Burning Brand, which is one of the best defending cards out there. So, with Irrestore, I'm going to try to draw a lot of cards, get those defense cards up on Bilbo, which are primarily Steward of Gondor and Blood of Numenor. And yeah, see if he can basically get through the quest on his own with the card draw support. For questing, I don't have many allies, but I do have Lay of Nimmerdale, which will hopefully buff up Bilbo with tons of willpower so that he can do the questing on his own. Okay, so let's try loading up a quest here. I've already loaded up Road to Rivendell Nightmare. And this is the quest where enemies can ambush you. It's also the well known for its Sleeping Sentry card, which is a nasty treachery and an even nastier shadow effect. So it's going to come in handy to have Bilbo with the Burning Brand. Okay, so to set up, I get control of Arwen, and I reveal 1 card from the encounter deck. So we're going to start with a Chieftain of the Pit. He's got 5 attack, and he gets +3 attack until the end of the round. Okay. And he is going to engage us on the first turn. So we're going to have to deal with an 8 attack. Not the best start, but if I get some lucky draws, I might be able to handle it. Alright, so let's start the first turn. I get 1 extra card from Bilbo and 3 extra cards from Irrestore. And I have a bunch of card drawing effects here, so I'll play Daeron's Runes, draw 2, and discard Will of the West. So I've already drawn up one of my Hanemarths, so that will be my first thought for dealing with this chieftain, unless I can get a sneak attack Gandalf out. Okay, let's draw 2 cards with Barivor. And 2 from Deep Knowledge. I would like to get a Steward, so I'm going to draw 2 more. No, but I got Sneak Attack. Yeah, so what I'll do is, okay, I'll play Legacy of Numenor, get some resources here. My threat is already pretty high, and I really want a Steward. So I'm going to sneak it, well, first I need a Song of Kings. And then I will sneak attack in sneak attack in Gandalf. for the 3 cards. Oh yeah, I did that in the wrong order. I should have played the Song of Kings down before playing Legacy of Numenor. Obviously I need a leadership resource for that. Okay, and with Gandalf I'm going to draw 3. Okay, good. So now I have a steward. What I'm going to need is one more resource. Did I do this wrong? Nope. Yeah, I'm going to need one more Legacy of Numenor. And now I can play the steward on Bilbo for 2 resources, put him up to 5. And now I can play Wealth of Gondor twice, get him up to 7. Mithrandir's Advice for 1, draw 3 cards. Let's gain some strength. And when did I play that? Mithrandir's Advice. Okay, I drew these 3. So what I can do is play Daeron's Runes again and discard a tomb. Now I can put down a song. And gain some more strength. Okay, so we want Fast Hitch, Brand. What we really need though is the Blood of Numenor. Although we can use Henemarth as a chump. Alright, let's play down the scroll and use it as a Mithrandir's Advice. And I don't know if I added okay, I don't think I raised my threat from the second Legacy of Numenor. I should actually be at 41. And yeah, okay. Draw 3. Doesn't really help me. Need to play him, and I'm also going to need a harp. One resource left. I think I will play the scroll. Or should I save it for the... should I save it for the Test of Will? Yeah, I'll just keep it there. Okay, so Gandalf comes back to my hand. Oh, actually, I will get a resource from Arwen, so I will do that. So I'm going to quest 1, 2, 3, 4. I get a resource from Arwen. And we reveal a card. Ambush. So I get ambushed by him. Ooh, after I'm ambushed, I must exhaust a character, so I will exhaust him. And since it's Nightmare mode, he actually counts his threat towards the staging area, so there's 5 in the staging area. So we're 1 short. We go up by 1. He will engage us. And it looks like we've got to deal now with 2 attacks. For this one, I will fast hitch, ready Bilbo. And 3 attack on 2 defense. And the brand, so no surprises here, I'll take 1 damage. But for this 8 attack on Hanemarth, we could get a nasty one, but we don't. Okay, and I don't have anyone to attack with, so we're done there. The harp will save 1 card. I think we want to save probably a Gandalf in case we draw into a sneak attack. So let's start a new turn. Get a card from Bilbo, and then 3 cards from Iristor. Steward activates. Barivore activates. Mithrandir's. So we do finally get a blood and a fast hitch. I'm gonna rearrange this just for 1 second. Bilbo needs a lot of space. All these attachments. Okay. Okay. Could go for 1 more fast hitch, I think. Alright, so, oh yeah, Hanemarth's dead, and why don't I use this as a Daeron's runes? Alright. Again, we just quest for 4. Put Bilbo on resource. Ambush. Okay. So 4 versus 4. After he engages player, deal 2 damage to a character I control. Alright. And then the Creepine will attack. Engage, I mean. Okay. So now we put a resource on Blood of Numenor, and that puts Bilbo at 5 defense, so he's safe from all these attacks. And he defends 4 times. The shadow cards do nothing. And again, we can't attack. Refresh. I will hold on to Gandalf, I think. So I got a card from Bilbo, and then 3 cards from Iristor. Wealth of Gondor. Now what I really want is a tactics song so I can play down Gondorian fire. So I will play Scroll as a Mithrandir's advice. Didn't manage to get it, or my sneak attack. I guess what I gotta do this turn is actually play down Gandalf. For 5. And kill off the Chieftain of the Pit. And now we quest for 2, 4. Get a resource on Bilbo. So we get ambushed by the Elf Stalker, and we committed 4 to the quest, and they had 3, so we do get a progress finally. I've been getting, it seems like a disproportionate amount of enemies from the encounter deck. I don't know if anyone's been keeping track, but have I even really got any treacheries or locations? This is quite a brutal start, but hopefully I should be able to kill off one of these guys. So again, Bilbo goes up to 5 defense and defends 3, 5, okay. 1, 2. He will defend 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. So these attacks. Good, I got rid of Orc Ambush. And for this attack, I'm going to risk it. I think I need to come back somehow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. I can only kill one of these guys. So I will defend it and not risk it. Okay. And then Gandalf and Bearivore with 6 attack can take out the Goblin Taskmaster. We refresh. Gandalf goes away. I'm holding on to Gondorian Fire. And starting a new turn. I get to draw 1 from Bilbo, 3 from Iristor. Song of Battle. So now I can play Gondorian Fire. And also the Unexpected Courage. And finally, I will shuffle the encounter, my discard pile back in my deck. Alright. Now we commit 4 again. Looks like we got another ambusher. We get 1 progress and 4 defense. Okay, we have 2 attack 5s, so we need to put Bilbo at 5 defense. Now, I'd like to get rid of somebody. Bilbo can go up to 3 attack. So that, with Barrymore, that's 5. Okay. So I will put Bilbo up to 3 attack. So he's got 5 defense and 3 attack. He will defend 1, 2. 3 attacks. And it doesn't look like we've even got a sleeping sentry yet, do we? No. I think it's very risky to not defend this with the brand. So I will defend it with Bilbo. Alright. And now Bilbo's at 3 attack. He can take out the Cribine. And we refresh. Actually, you know what? Bilbo didn't need to spend that resource on Gondorian Fire, but I think it's too late. Because I had Barrymore ready to help his attack. Oh well. I'm going to keep hold on Lay of Nimmerdale with the harp, and then start a new turn. Draw 1 from Bilbo, 3 from Iristor. I'd like to get Sneak Attack Gandalf to lower my threat. Okay, good. I will use this as the day runs. 4 to the quest again, and put a resource on Bilbo. Return each engaged enemy with the ambush keyword. Okay, then they all make engagement checks. So they would all engage me back again. Is there any danger? When he engages a player, that player must exhaust a character he controls. I would have to exhaust Bilbo. You know, that's okay. So I will just do that, so they all return to the staging area, and then they all engage me again. So I have to exhaust Bilbo. Not so bad. I get 4 progress here. And now it's the encounter phase, combat phase. I will sneak Gandalf in for 1, and he will lower my threat by 5. Put Bilbo up and 7 defense, defend 3 times. Or how about 6 attack and then 6 defense, because I only need 6 defense. So they defends all these. Still haven't seen a sleeping sentry yet. And his 6 attack takes out the trapper, and then Gandalf's 4 attack can deal a damage here. End of combat phase, he comes back to my hand. Refresh. I will hold on to Gandalf. And start a new turn. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4. And get some resources. Draw. So I have both my remaining Will of the Wests in my hand. Typically that means I should use them, but I still have a few Dwarven Tombs deeper in my deck, so it's fine if I just let them pass. Alright, so let's commit 6. Okay, 6 versus 6. Carbine engages. We sneak attack in Gandalf again for 1 to lower our threat by 5. Shadows. Now I can get Bilbo up to 8 attack, so 7 plus his base of 1. So he has enough now to take out the stalkers. And that means I want to 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I will defend all 3 with Bilbo. 1, 2, 3. Giving him 8 defense, so he's safe. Ah, good, okay. So we got rid of 1 sleeping sentry. If you haven't seen it before, this is why it's so bad. Shadow. Defending player must discard all exhausted characters he controls. Yeah, brutal. Alright, so that's that. And now Bilbo's got 8 attacks, so he can attack twice, taking out the elf stalkers. And then Gandalf can take out the Crayline. Finally, we clear up the encounter area. Refresh. I'm going to hold on to I will hold on to the Lay of Nimmerdale. Oops. With the harp. And start a new turn. Draw Bilbo, Restore. Get some strength. Bilbo's got lots of resources now. Let's make use of them. 1, 2. Get another action out of him. Can put Gandalf down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's quest 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Surge. Ambush. Okay. So the ambush, he gains surge. Alright, so he gets another one. Alright. Not so great. We had 11 committed to the quest, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, of course the ambushers come down. So we get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the Crayline also comes down. Engagement effects. I deal 2 damage to a character I control, and I must discard 2 attachments. Okay. What can we get? We don't need the Song of Battle anymore. And do I really need 2 harps? I can get rid of this Song of Kings. Oh no, I want to keep that. It's my only Song of Kings. Yeah, I'll get rid of the other harp, I guess. So for defense, Bilbo defends 3, giving himself 6 attack and 6 defense. And then attacking twice with his 6 attack, taking out him and him. Refresh. Hold on to the Lay of Nimmerdale. New turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steward. Wealth of Gondor. And draw 3. Gaining strength, Wealth of Gondor. Might as well play down another song. And let's commit 1, 2. 34. 5. Yeah. Let's use Bearvar to draw actually before we commit to the quest. Good. Because I plan on reshuffling my deck at the end of the turn, so I want to just draw as much as I can. So let's commit 4 to the quest. And what do I want to pull back from my discard? Well, I can. I could bring back the harp. Yeah, I'm going to bring back the harp with this. So that's cost 1 and then 2 to play it. And I'm also going to bring back a Will of the West for 1. Alright, so committing 5. 3. 5 versus 3, so we get 2 progress. See, it seems to be slow going, but this deck is about control. So we travel there, defend the Crebine with Bilbo, and then boost his attack and take him out. Now we refresh, play Will of the West. Shuffle all into deck, and we hold on to the 2 cards in our hand, might as well. New round. 1, 2, 3, 4. More resources. More cards. So the deck's pretty much set up now. At this point we can just keep recycling Lay of Nimmerdale and using Bilbo to quest through everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 willpower. Versus 1, so we get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we play Lay of Nimmerdale, Bilbo, to get an extra 12 willpower and complete the stage. So we search the encounter deck, discard pile, and victory display for Goblin Gate added to the staging area. Goblin Gate. I don't remember seeing it show up. There it is. Shuffle the encounter discard pile back into the encounter deck. And discard tops in the encounter deck until X enemies have discarded. Okay. 1, 2. So we get him. And I actually don't remember reveal all enemies. Yep. So he ambushes me. And the effect on Goblin Gate Loses control of Arwen. She's attached to Goblin Gate. Okay, so that's fine. We just travel there. No big deal. We'll complete it next turn for sure. For the encounter phase, I just defend with Bilbo. He's got plenty of attack and then defense now. And I get to ignore the shadow card and attack him and kill him. So we refresh, can hold on to the song in my hand, and start a new turn. Draw 1, 2, 3. Let's get Hennemarth out again. Nice to see him again. Draw. Draw. Good. Everything is working out nicely. Got a sneak attack. Put on these useless attachments just so I have something to discard if I need to. Okay, perfect hand. Actually, let's see if I'm going to need a test of will. So let's look at the next card. And I won't. That's fine. So I'm going to need 1, 2. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 12 is 18 willpower. And that is quite doable because for the quest phase I can sneak in Gandalf, lower my threat by 5. And now he's questing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 1 is 9. Plus another 11. It's 20. So that is enough to clear through the staging area for progress. I get Arwen back, and place 12 here. Reveal 1 card from the encounter deck per player. Another location. I'll leave that there and actually travel to... No, I won't travel anywhere. Yeah. I'll just leave it like that. And sneak. Gandalf comes back. Refresh. Hold on to my 2 cards. Start a new turn. Draw 1, 1, 2, 3. One, 2. Now I'm going to need a Lay of Nimmerdale here, so let's try drawing some cards. Draw. Can use this as that. Draw 3. Okay, draw 3 more. So I do have access here, Dwarven Tomb. Let's see what the next card is. It's a bear. So he's going to ambush, and that is going to give both of these +2. This is going to be 3, 6, 10 here, and then I'm going to need 13 progress to win, so I'm going to need 23. And do I have enough for that? So Gandalf will be 4. Let's just go through the motions. Gandalf will be 4, but I have to play sneak attack for it. So that'll be 4, 5, 6, and then I'll get a resource on Bilbo from that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. And then this will cost me 2. I need 23. That's not going to be enough. I'm going to need a second Dwarven Tomb or Lay of Nimmerdell. Oh. Yeah, I'll just do that then. Okay, yep. So Gandalf. So I'll sneak attack in Gandalf. So this is the quest phase now. And I will use Word of Command on him to search my deck for Lay of Nimmerdell. And now I can play it once, and that'll give Bilbo... Well, actually, after Arwen's committed to the quest. So I play it once, and that gives Bilbo plus 11, and then I play Dwarven Tomb to bring it back, and then play it again to give him plus 9. So Bilbo is at plus 20. Then I also committed Arwen, Bearvor, and Earstor for 6, so 21 plus 6 is 27. But first I have to deal with this bear. He will make an immediate attack, because he engages... Oh! Actually, I'm only at 32 threat, so he wouldn't engage me with ambush. Oh, okay. So yeah. I've got like 27 willpower. We got... Oh, so he doesn't even engage me, so these stay at 1. And I don't even think I used Gandalf's Enter Play ability, so I can lower my threat by another 5. And 1, so, yep, basically we win. And we can check our score. 130, 10 rounds. So that's the basic idea. Super Bilbo can do everything once he gets the proper attachments. You just get 6 actions per turn. Near the beginning they're all needed, but once you start clearing up some enemies in your encounter area, then you'll probably find that you're not using nearly that many actions per round. Yeah, it was a tight start. The beginning was very difficult. Yeah, extremely difficult. I think a lot of decks may have failed at that point, like drawing 6 enemies in a row, or 7 enemies, or whatever it was. But action advantage is king in this game. Fast hitch is one of the cheapest ways to get it. And obviously, Burning Brand negates the most difficult part of this quest, which is Sleeping Sentry. So, it wasn't too, and obviously Arwen helps a ton in buffing up Bilbo's resource pool to make use of Gondorian. Yeah, that's obvious. But it is generally good against a lot of different quests. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think of this deck, and have a great day.